Of any organization in the United States that could have the biggest influence in changing the right-wing stance on Israel, it is Turning Point USA. Especially the stance of the youth in America, which is the most crucial because we are the generation that's going to be running the country soon. Israel would not exist without America. They've already lost the support of the entire left wing because of the ethnic cleansing in Gaza. And if the face of Turning Point USA were to do a 180 on the Israel issue, he would take half of Gen Z with him. Charlie Kirk was publicly executed last Wednesday by we don't know who yet. The current suspect is 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, whose extremely sophisticated attack holds many discrepancies. Public signaling by Charlie Kirk and intimate sources that were close to him reveal that in recent history, Kirk was beginning to have a change of heart on Israel, and he was beginning to fear blackmail by Jewish elites. Earlier this year, Charlie Kirk turned down a $150 million offer from Benjamin Netanyahu to increase Turning Point's support for Israel. This would have doubled Turning Point's budget. 2 weeks ago, he turned down Netanyahu's request to have him visit Israel as a kind of re-education camp, where he would visit all the Holocaust sites as a propaganda tour. Interviews and private conversations from different sources show Charlie questioning Israel's influence in American government, Mossad's role in the Epstein pedophile ring, and the war in Gaza, and furthermore, Iran. Just the day before the assassination, he was questioning Ben Shapiro in an interview about Israel drawing out the war in Gaza and if what they are doing is a genocide. At SAS this past summer, which is a major conference that thousands of students attend, Charlie had Tucker Carlson speak, who openly called Epstein a Mossad agent. There, he also hosted a debate on Israel between Josh Hammer and Dave Smith, who publicly called Israel warmongering genocidal maniacs. Last month, Charlie attended a meeting with Bill Ackman, a very powerful and wealthy Jew, and this meeting was characterized by many, including Max Blumenthal and Candace Owens, as an ambush and intimidation tactic to berate Charlie for his recent comments and actions regarding Israel. The Gray Zone published an article saying they've spoken to 5 people with intimate knowledge of Charlie's meeting with Ackman. One said that Charlie left upset after being hammered for skeptical views on Israel and for platforming people like Dave Smith and Tucker Carlson at events. And one source said that the meeting went off the rails when Ackman confronted Charlie with a detailed explanation of every offense he has made against Israel and asked him to rescind his invitation to Tucker to speak at America Fest in December. People that were at the meeting with him also said that after he said he felt like he was going to be blackmailed. When Netanyahu was asked about the skepticism regarding Israel's possible involvement in Charlie's execution, he immediately brought up the Holocaust and how Jews are always victim to these anti-Semites. Israel relies on influence in American media and broadcasting to keep people in support of their state. A lot of Turning Point's funding is from Jewish or Zionist donors. They're part of the conservative activist enterprise, which has funded millions of dollars by Jewish donors to indoctrinate young conservatives with a pro-Israel ideology. If the guy running the most influential right-wing organization for America's youth was on the path to seemingly becoming anti-Israel, could it have been that this was too big of a risk for Israel to tolerate before Charlie turned on them and took half of America with him?